Hello? Oh, hey, what's up, Gabe? How's it going, man? What? You guys made an update to Team Fortress 2? Where you fixed things? And you added things that people have been asking for? Look, Gabe, stop prank calling me, dude. This is really getting annoying, okay? I get it. You think it's funny. I'm a big diehard fan of Team Fortress 2, and you think it's really fun to make fun of it. It's cool, man. It's funny the first, like, 10 times, but you gotta fuck off now, dude. It's just enough, man, okay? Thanks. I swear to God, if I check this website right now and there isn't a new update, I'm gonna be so Wait a minute. What's that? Oh my God! That's right, everybody. Praise be to our Lord and Savior, Gabe Newell, my main man. I can't believe it. Valve is listening to us, guys. They care. Like I've been telling you for like the past millions of years. They care. See, I'm not just talking out of my ass, okay? I got the inside scoop. Not really, I don't know anything on the inside. I'm assuming. But they care. They're trying very hard to make shit work, as you can see from these patch notes. I'm gonna go over them real quick for you in case you haven't been in the up and up, or you don't care, or you don't have eyes. You know, I'm not judging. It's all good. I got you. Don't worry. So they made some changing to casual matchmaking. At the end of a casual match, players will have 30 seconds to opt in for a rematch. If at least 6 players from blue and 6 players from red have chosen to rematch, the rematch will begin. A rematch uses the same teams, map, and server. Plus, players can now re-queue into casual matchmaking during the end of a match. Players who decline a rematch or simply don't vote in the rematch voting period will automatically be re-queued. So that way, you know, you're back in your casual games a lot faster. They also made some changes to XP, which I don't really give a fuck about casual XP. Like, that's just a, you know, a number. Like, okay, I'm level 1,000,000, who cares, dude? It's whatever. You know what I mean? So that's not, I don't really care too much about the XP changes. I'm sure they're fine. I don't care. All I care about is the good fixes that they did that people have been asking for. Casual matches now more strongly prefer to distribute players to teams based on experience in order to better avoid creating one-sided matches. Let me get a hell yeah, okay? Let me get a motherfucking hell yeah, alright? I'm excited about that. Now, hopefully, they're doing this the right way. If they're just going to be basing it, like, on casual levels, like, oh, this guy's level 100, this guy's level 1. Clearly, level 1 player's a newbie, and the level 100 player's shit, god tier man boy, you know? Probably not. Level doesn't mean shit. It just means you play more. Like, that doesn't... Not enough, you know? So hopefully, you know, they take into account all those little stats. Because I know they have, like, you know, kills, and deaths, and points, and healing, and damage, all other stuff as, like, little things added onto casual so you can, you know, keep track of your stats. Hopefully it takes, you know, a part of that, you know, into it. You know, who knows? Maybe it'll also, like, take in your competitive rank as well. That'd be kind of cool. So who knows? I don't really know the exact way they're planning on doing things, but I can only hope that it'll be a pretty good way of doing it. They also added a bunch of things for casual, making it so that a lot of games will start sooner rather than later, so that way it doesn't take forever to start a game. You know, like in underpopulated regions and stuff like that. Makes it a lot better for those kinds of places and all the other good stuff. Competitive matches no longer terminate when any player abandons the match. Let me get a motherfucking hell yes, Valve. Thank you. Thank you. Bots will now fill in for players who've abandoned or temporarily disconnected from competitive matches. Matches that finish at an advantage or disadvantage, e.g. 6v5, 5v6, not counting any bots, will now result in larger or smaller skill rating adjustments for disadvantage wins or disadvantage losses, respectively. That's pretty fucking good too, because it means, you know, if you win at an impossible way, you'll get more points for that, instead of like, oh, we won with 5v6, but we actually got less points somehow, because that was happening for some reason, which is really fucking stupid. But whatever, you know, Valve has fixed it now. At least I hope they have. We'll see. Competitive matches that lose more than one player per team will keep the current behavior of ending the match. So now, this kind of worries me, because I'm sure that just means that, you know, in times where people would have just abandoned, they'll have them and their friend abandon, so that way, you know, they don't get the game counted. I mean, you still get the skill rating penalty and the competitive matchmaking cooldown, But I'm sure there's people that just don't give a fuck and are willing to ruin games for that. So hopefully it doesn't happen too much, you know, now that it's 2 people instead of just 1. But I don't know, man. You know, at the higher skill levels, I doubt that'll happen ever now. But I kind of fear for the worst at the lower skill levels because, you know, what do they care? They're going to lose their skill rating anyways, you know? So might as well, you know, take one for the team, right? You know, that's the fucking idiot motto right there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but I'm psyched. Now we got greatly improved the reliability of client ping estimates when placing users into matchmaking servers. The game client now periodically checks in with the matchmaking server network to estimate ping to each region and feeds the information back to the matchmaking system. This should greatly reduce cases of players being placed in regions to which they have poor ping, even when said regions are geographically nearby. Now, hopefully this works. I've heard on like places like Team Fortress TV, players have already checked this shit out, and it doesn't work that well. I.e., European players getting matched into U.S. Virginia servers. That ain't EU, boy. I'm sorry, Valve. I understand that the U.S. was formed by Britain a long time ago, but it's time to let that go now, Valve. Okay, we're not in the 1700s anymore. It's time to let that go. Okay, please. Okay, I understand where your thought process is there, but Virginia ain't in the UK. Okay, please, let's get out of that. All right, thanks. So hopefully, I'm hoping that they fix that shit, and now I won't get matched in the fucking like Taiwan or Brazil or what have you, various other places that I should not be matched into because I will lag like a bitch, you know. I mean, it wasn't that bad for me recently, but I'm assuming this means that now it's going to be perfect, or at least close to perfect, which, if so, that is pretty fucking good, and that'll make me pretty fucking happy. So we'll see. And of course, they added a little, like, couple bug fixes and stuff like that, but the main things that I'm happy about is that they're listening. They're hearing us. Now, they have some things they still haven't done yet that I'm hoping that they do, i.e., make the MMR system different. I don't like this whole fucking leveling up thing. I like MMR to be, you know, you play a couple calibration games, figure out your MMR, and then you play from there. I like that way more than I like starting from the absolute fucking bottom and working my way up very fucking slowly, okay? That's not fun. That's not a good way to do things at all, ever, especially in a fucking team game, okay? Like, if it was like a 1v1 game, then alright, maybe I could understand. But it's not. It's a team-based game. We have to rely on 5 other people to not be garbage, okay? So if I'm fucking, you know, slapping balls and faces and other, you know, people's parts all across the map, but my teammates are busy in the corner jacking off, we're gonna lose, and I'm gonna lose my points, even though I played like a fucking beast. Not saying it's ever happened before. Usually I'm the one that's in the corner jacking off, so, you know, I'm not like speaking from experience, I'm just saying, you know, for other people. But the point is, Valve is listening, and this is a good thing. You know, this is an out of the blue update. You know, no one really knew it was coming, but it came on a fucking Tuesday, and Valve was like, here you go, this is for you. We did some shit in the behind the scenes while you guys were, you know, shit posting on Reddit or whatever the fuck you're doing, and here you go. This is for you. Merry Christmas, even though it's September. You know, and that's cool. I'm happy with that, and it's a good sign of things to come. Also, little note, they fixed the live stream menu. God bless Valve. I appreciate you doing that for me. I've been bitching about that all the time whenever I see it not working. So thank you, Valve. I love you. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching my videos and letting me talk about this dumb shit. And I'm glad that Valve is actually paying attention to our requests, to our whining, and they're trying their hardest. You know, they may not always communicate it that well, but at least they're trying, and that means a lot to me. You know, I'm sure it means a lot to a lot of all of us, you know. So, I'm happy with it. Thanks, guys. Again. GG. Peace the fuck out.